Brian, you talked the other day about Sauce Gardner. What impressed you about him?
Yeah, there's not much that doesn't. Really good cover corner. Can play man-to-man. Good eyes. Can read the quarterback. He's a hell of a college player, and he's turned into a hell of a NFL player. One of the best in the league.
Jets defense has been in the top 5 the last few years. What makes, when you watch them, what makes them so good?
They play fast. They're aggressive. Their assignment sound. Coach Sala does a great job. We've competed plenty of times. When I was at Buffalo, he was at San Francisco, obviously here. So assignment sound. They kind of do what they do. They do it fast, and they have a lot of good players.
Your offensive line did nicely on Saturday. Is this a good test for them today against this group?
Yeah, again, we all know this is practice, so it's not live. You can't hit the quarterback and things like that, but certainly going against another good defensive front is important. But again, practice the right way, do it the right way. But again, it's good to practice against different players with different skill sets, different schemes, much like it was against Detroit. It's really no different.
Brian, do you judge these, when you study these practice reps, do you judge them the exact same as you would have if it's not a joint practice?
Yeah, it's practice ball. So it's against a different team. There's usually a little bit more intensity just because you haven't practiced against them for the last 3 weeks. But Coach Sal and I have talked. Let's do it the right way. Let's keep people off the ground, stay away from the quarterback. All the type of things you do with your team, we want to do together with both of our teams.
Brian, when we talked to Coach Sala earlier, he was talking about how he's kind of observed over the past couple of years a country club sort of mentality that's become pervasive in sports, and not just football, but all sports, and that's one of the reasons he's chosen to try to make training camp and practices harder. Would you say that's something that you've kind of observed as well, and if so, how do you combat it?
Well, I was talking about it with, I can't remember who it was today. This is almost 24 years, so when I started in the NFL in 2000, it was a lot different. And times change. There's more information. Sports science is more involved. There's more people that are talking about practice schedules and making sure you're taking care of the athletes the best you can. So I think it's just evolved. It's just like players aren't the same as they were in 2000 as they are right now. They grew up different. There's different things around them, so you have to adapt and adjust as a coach or as an organization. It's not the same as it was, again, back in 2000 as it is in 2024 with really anything.